Hello everyone, it's Mike Lanning again, a local real estate agent with Keller Williams and Southern Tier, Finger Lakes, and I'm here today at Doritos Barbershop, and I'm here with the owner, Jill Mashanek Chrysler. Hi Jill.
Hi Mike, good to see you again.
Good to see you again. So we're going to have a little conversation with me here in the chair, and Jill is one of those people that she's like a counselor, and she talks to people from behind the chair, and it makes you more comfortable,
It
right?
does. Yep.
So that's what we're going to do, and I'm just going to ask her a little bit about what she does here. And to start out, full disclosure, Jill is actually my first cousin. So I've known her my whole life, and I've known about the business that she's in. And Jill, you want to tell us a little bit about how you got started and interested in doing haircuts?
Well, as far as I can remember, as a little girl, I always wanted to do hair. I thought I was gonna, be a beautician, and I went to BOCES, and I graduated from the cosmetology program, and then I decided I liked cutting hair better, so I was an apprentice for almost 3 years after I graduated from BOCES.
Wow.
And took the barber test, and went from there.
Yep. So BOCES, tell us what changes there have been, because I know that you were telling me earlier that some things have changed in terms of the requirements.
There is. When I went to be an apprentice, you either had to go to barber school for 6 months and be an apprentice for 1.5 years, or be an apprentice for 2 years or 4,000 hours of training.
Mm-hmm.
And now they just, I guess, have like a course that you take for 5 months, 6 months. I'm really not sure.
Right.
But it's gotten a lot more easy, I guess.
Right.
A lot easier. That doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah. So how about the services that you have here? What exactly, kind of define your business for people so that they kind of know exactly what you do here?
Well, I'm actually a barber, mostly. I do cut women's hair. I've done it for 39 years now, and this was a barber shop, and I left it as a barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was trying to find a new location, it was very difficult to find a barber setting, because a lot of my customers are men, and they like the barber setting better than like a one-stop shop type setting. So
Yeah.
So
you
that
have
brought me here,
Yeah. So you have a little shop here with one chair, and
do.
tell me about how busy it is.
I can get pretty busy. There's advantages of being by yourself, and there's disadvantages. Unfortunately, when it's busy, you gotta wait. But
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've heard if you go to a shop that's not, people waiting, I don't think that's a good thing. So
Yeah, it's a good
But-
problem to have, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And what I've done is I say 1 day a week, Wednesdays, for appointments,
Mm-hmm.
because I do have a lot of customers from all over the place. Watkins, Tyrone, Burdette, Pine Valley, Horseheads. I mean, and if they come that far, I figure, if they drive that far, they should not to have to spend the whole day here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unfortunately, on
Yeah.
walk-in days, it's just, I can't judge how many people will be coming in at that time, so.
Yeah. So what are your days and your operation hours?
Okay, I'm open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4:30. Saturdays are 9 to noon, and on Wednesday is appointment day from 9 to 4:30. So you just have to call ahead. A lot of times people will make it for the next time, while they're here, but
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it,
Yeah.
basically.
So what do you think is the best part about your job?
I think getting to know the people, that's the one thing about a smaller business like this. You get to really know your customers, and you get to know what they want, and and it's fun to talk and share stories and
So it's
see
kind of
what's
like
the up-to-date stuff,
reminds me of the barbershop movie where it's actually like everybody's second home. It's kind of like a family.
Oh
setting.
yeah, yep. It's like a family setting here. It really is, and
And how long have you been in this shop?
I will be here 4 years, June 2nd.
Oh wow.
Already. Mr. Dorito retired, and I, needed a new place to cut hair, and one of my customers had told me about him retiring, so I came by one day and checked in the window, and it was still a barber setting, so I called him up right away, and here I am. It'll be 4 years, June 2nd.
Wow.
Already.
Time
so
flies, right?
It does.
Yeah.
So,
I guess the other thing is I don't think you said how long you've been actually doing in the business in general.
I have been cutting hair since 1980, January of 1980, so it's
Wow.
39 years now. Next January will be 40 years.
Now, you think you're going to do this for a lot more longer? Or?
Ooh, I don't know, probably. I don't think when you're a barber or hairstylist you ever get out of cutting hair totally, you know, but
yeah.
a
lot of family and friends that take advantage of it too, I'm sure.
So, I don't really have any set plans yet when I'm leaving, but time will tell.
So you don't really have any issues with competition. I mean, you've got your own set regulars probably.
Yeah, that's the thing about the smaller type setting, you know, shop. People know you, you get to know them. They are used to what you do. They will come in and sit down, and I don't even have to ask them. I do ask them because sometimes they might want something different, but for the most part, they'll just sit down. You want anything new? No.
Yeah.
And just cut away, you know.
Yeah.
But
well, I have to say one thing to the public here that, you know, I've actually had a lot of viewers that have been wanting businesses on the south side interviewed, and Jill, you're the first one.
oh,
You are the first one. It's south of the river, and I'm going to continue to do that because I want a variety.
right.
But so you get the award for that anyway.
Oh,
but,
thanks.
what do you want the public to know about your business?
Just that it's you know, a friendly, try to please the person business. You know, if someone new comes in, you know, don't get discouraged the first time. It takes 2 or 3 or 4 times sometimes to really know what somebody wants, you know. And basically, you know, that's it. You know, every haircut that goes out of here has got my name on it, you know, in my eyes. So, you know, and if it isn't up to my standards, I guess I want to say, you know, it's not mine, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a great point. And that kind of leads into my next question about local commerce. I've been asking everyone what their thoughts are on, you know, small businesses. You're definitely a small business. And, you know, what do you want to say to the public about what your feelings are about local small commerce, local shopping?
I think they're the best, really, because you get to really know your customer. They appreciate your business. They're going to do the best they can to make you want to come back and, you know,
as
visit
opposed
them.
to maybe a, you know,
a chain or a, you know,
like, the mall shops or whatever.
I mean, they get you repeat people too, but you know, a bigger shop like that, they're used to, you know, many different people cutting their hair, you know. And here, you know, they're used to one person, and I think that's what they like. And you know, I know, like when I go shopping, customer service is big just because I guess I'm into it, you know, and I know how you should treat people.
Right.
So
that's the extension of your business or not.
Right. So it is, whether coming back or not, you know. So
you know, it occurred to me on my way down here today, you know, one of the things that I never really thought about until now, and knowing I'm coming to interview you, is barbershops, I think, traditionally seem to be small businesses that people go to. I mean,
they are.
Most of the people I know, and I think, you know, throughout history probably in the country, it's been small shops. And,
pretty much,
you know, because they do get that comfortability with how it's cut, and I know I'm picky about it. But I was telling Jill, full disclosure again, I actually do my own hair, which is not saying a lot, but I try to keep it as short as possible because of the bald spot on top, and that doesn't show as much. So, what about styles? What's changed over the years in terms of what people want? Kids, for example. Has it changed a lot? Or
you know what's changed basically is just what they call it.
Oh.
You know, it isn't the haircut really. I mean, there's a few, you know, where they're doing, you know, putting a hard part, they call it, where they carve the part in. You want one of those?
Yeah, I might do that. Put my initials or something?
Yeah.
Maybe the parkbench.com across the side of my head. That'd be cool.
I'm not that talented.
My head is big.
I wish.
My head's big, Jill, but it's not that big.
I wish I was that talented, but basically it's just when people are coming in and asking for a fade, or they're asking for, you know, mostly I hear a fade, and that cracks me up when they come in. Can you do a fade? And I'll just kind of look at them and ask them, well, what's your definition of a fade? And then they think I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But, you know, really what a fade is just a brush cut with different lengths, you know, or, you know, it's always been a fade in, you know, but I don't know, they just all have these new terms for what it is. So that's just my opinion. That's what I see that's changed over the years. I've had people come in and just want the old-time regular. They don't want any numbers, which means they don't want me to say you want number 2 or number 3, or, you know, they just want a, you know, medium, regular, or a short shadow, regular, a flat top, Princeton.
Yep. You
Yeah.
actually, you did cut my hair many years ago. You used to cut my hair when you were at Doug's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
it's been, because I
Yeah.
was there about 2.5 years almost, 3
Yeah.
years. And then I was at a shop on Lake Road for over 30 years. And then, my circumstances changed and needed to find a new location, and that's why I'm here. So
But you're happy with the one
Yeah.
chair, and you're the
I
only
am.
person here.
Yep.
And, yeah, it works.
it's tough sometimes, it's hard to stand, hour after hour, and, you don't just say, hey, it's time for break, or,
Yeah, you
it's
go.
not like, punch a time clock, I got my 15-minute break, you
Right.
could have 5 people sitting there, so,
Yeah,
but that's a good thing.
definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
but-
Well, Jill, this has been great getting to know a little bit about your business and seeing you again.
Yep, you too.
Anything else you want to say before we close this up?
I don't know, just, shop local, I try to do that as much as possible too, there's a lot of little people,
Yeah.
not little people, but little shops, little businesses in the area that rely on your customer, the customers rely on your business, so.
For sure. Well, that's well said, and I think that's a great way to end this video as well, because I know for sure that all the people that I've been interviewing,
Mhm.
they are the same people, and I just said it the other day, that do most of the support of local businesses, because they are a local small business, and they know
Right.
what it's like, they know the reliability that they need in the customers, so
Right.
yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this, and hopefully getting people to do that. And in the meantime, remember, I'm Mike Lanning. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Southern Tier, and I'm at Doritos Barbershop. And if you need any real estate advice, home evaluation, or valuation, if you might be a seller in the near future, it doesn't hurt to see what your home is worth. If you want a market analysis report, I do that for free. Just go on parkbench.com. This video will be on Facebook, and a link will take you right to Parkbench. Thanks again, Jill.
Thank you.
Let me clear this up one more time. Every time hairs.
Can't keep up with the hair, can you?
No, it's everywhere.
It's like my dog hair at home.
Oh, and not me, my poodles.